Today is Monday, September 21st, 2020, and this is the Weekly Update. Good afternoon, FBC Centralia. Here comes the news. Well, it's finally here. My favorite time of the year. The best season of them all. Of course, that's right, fall is here. I love the temperatures. It's in the air. You can smell it in the wind as the wind gently blows. I love fall. With fall comes all the great activities in which we can do and we can participate, including not only, but including corn mazes. I love a good corn maze. Now, I must admit that I've not always been a huge fan of corn mazes, especially when I'm going about through the middle to the end trying to find my way. In fact, sometimes they're kind of creepy to me. You see, every time I walk through a corn maze, I feel like I'm being stalked. And it's eerie. And now, for our top stories. Hey, join us for worship this Sunday morning at 10:15. It is our hope that we'll be returning indoors for worship this week. We have submitted an operation plan to Boone County Health Department in hopes of being able to return inside. However, if we don't hear from them or it's denied, we will have drive-in service like we've been doing. If that is the case, if we're having drive-in service, then we encourage you to bring your lawn chairs, get out of your cars, interact with each other as we gather for a time of prayer, praise, and preaching. Either way, you can also access our service online through YouTube and Facebook. That's Sunday morning worship this Sunday at 10:15. Whether we're inside or outside for morning worship this week, we will offer child care services for ages 2 to 4. During this service, we will offer child care for ages 2 to 4. We've established protocols for taking care of our young ones. Here is the basics that you need to know. We will be doing temperature checks on all workers and children. We have 3 touchless infrared thermometers that we'll be using to check. Everyone will need to have a temperature below 99.9. All child care workers will be wearing masks. If your child is experiencing any symptoms or not feeling well, we ask that you please keep them with you. That's our child care for the service, ages 2 to 4, every Sunday for the Sunday morning worship service. Online giving is up on our webpage, offering you a safe and convenient way to send in your tithes and your offerings. We can't begin to tell you how generous and how appreciative we are how generous you've been as we have kept up with our tithes and our offerings as we are trying to continue the day-to-day services and ministries and outreach here at First Baptist, and you are a huge part of that. If you would like an easy way to give, you can go to our website, centraliafbc.org/give, and set up your online giving account. There are still service opportunities available. We have members of our church in need of some basic lawn care and maintenance, some basic cleaning up. As the fall comes and as leaves drop, we'll have some late leaves need to be raked. If you can help with any of that, please see myself or Pastor Chris, or you can contact Jamie Ross and he can get you plugged in to one of these service opportunities. Students, you have community service hours for school that you need to get taken care of. This is a perfect time for you to both take care of those hours and serve your community and your church family. Again, those are service opportunities available. You can contact myself, Pastor Chris, or Jamie Ross for those opportunities. If you'd like to volunteer to help us out in the office, answering phones in the front door, please contact Jackie and she will get you scheduled to help us in the office. There's not a whole lot that you have to know or have to do, but just helping us out by answering those phone calls and answering the door when people come to it takes an enormous load off of Jackie, as she does so much work to keep us going, the day-to-day stuff that she has to take care of. We are so thankful for her. So if you can dedicate an hour or so or a day during the week, whatever time that you're available, and you would like to help us out in the office, please call Jackie and she will get you scheduled to help us out. We have a new church management software system called Breeze. This is a new and secure online communication program. If we have an email address for you, excuse me, and you have not received an invite through email to sign up for your account, please contact the church office, please contact Jackie, and we will get you set up with that. Breeze is a great way to keep all of our records in order. It's a great way to communicate with other people. So if you have an account with us, with Breeze, go in, check your information. You can make it as private as you need to be. But that is our new church management system, Breeze. If you have any questions, please call Jackie. Our food pantry has been an amazing source of outreach and community service for our church, as we use it to show God's love to those who may need a little help every now and then. We have some items that are needed that are listed on the screen. Some of these items are new, so please take a look at the screen and look at those items. So we have trash bags, hand soap, dish soap, paper towels. Those are the items that you have been seeing each and every week. But now we also have a need for men and women's deodorant, bar soap, and basic cleaning supplies. So if you can help us out with any one of these items or any or all of these items, please bring that to the fellowship hall and put it in the basket, or you can find a staff member and we will take care of it for you. Also, as a reminder, we do not need food at this time, and we cannot accept items from other food pantries. So just keep that in mind. These are the items that we are running low on, and we're always running low on. So if you can help us out with those items on the screen, that would be great. Our next food pantry date will be Wednesday, October the 21st, from 1 to 3 p.m. Students, join us this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in the gym. We will have a light refreshment followed by our worship service. This week, we'll continue our 5-week series on the Sermon on the Mount out of the book of Matthew. This week, we'll talk about the standard of righteousness. If you want to prepare ahead, please look at Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 through 20. The song for this week is by a great band, one of my favorites, 10th Avenue North. The song that we're going to be listening to is titled, Love is Here. Christ is the physical embodiment of God's love. This song is a great reminder that no matter what, we need Christ. Don't miss out. That's Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 this Wednesday in our gym. Hey, we've got some great upcoming events and things that are going on that we want to let you know about so that you can be a part of them. Saturday morning, men's Bible study, 6:30 a.m. in the gym fellowship hall. We are looking at the Bible study Counterculture by David Platt. This past Saturday we had a great meeting, a bunch of guys getting together and poring over God's Word and what God's Word has to say about the culture that we are in currently and what our job is in response to that. So the men's Bible study, Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. in the gym fellowship hall area. If you're not getting out, if you're having trouble or you're kind of being cautious due to health concerns, we do have Zoom available for those who cannot attend. We do have people Zooming in for that Bible study, so it's not like you'll be the only person. So Zoom is available for those who cannot attend physically on Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. in the gym fellowship hall area. Come be a part of Counterculture. Hey, there's a couple of upcoming dates that we want you to mark your calendars for. First of all, there's the Centralia Bike-a-thon, which is happening October the 3rd from 9 to noon. Half of the proceeds raised in this Centralia Bike-a-thon will benefit the Centralia Ministerial Alliance. Pastor Keith has contact numbers available for more information on that. Our next deacons meeting will be Tuesday, October the 13th. Tuesday, October the 13th at 6:30 p.m. That's our next deacons meeting, Tuesday, October the 13th at 6:30 p.m. And finally, our children youth worker training has been moved to October the 11th, immediately following the worship service. CoStar will be catering our lunch, and we're excited to see all of our youth and children's workers there for a time of training and preparing as we are going ahead and starting to schedule in and figure out how and what our children and student ministries are going to look like this fall. Our Joy Group will regather at the South Pavilion in City Park September the 25th at 12 noon for a time of fun, food, and fellowship. Co-Star will be catering the meal, and special guests for Joy will be Ambassadors of Grace. If you plan on attending, please contact Chuck Burton as soon as possible this week. That is Joy meeting, regathering at the South Pavilion in City Park, Friday, September the 25th at noon. We are taking applications for anyone who wants to be a part of the student ministry this year. We've developed a tiered volunteer system that allows us the flexibility to use people where they're most comfortable, to allow people to move up over time if they want to invest more, and allows people to serve in a capacity that fits their schedule. Maybe you want to serve with the students, maybe you want to be a part and helping with the students, but you don't have a lot of time to offer. We have volunteer positions for you. Maybe you're not comfortable getting in and being there every Wednesday or every Sunday and leading, but there's things that you can offer our students. We have volunteer positions for you. Literally, from the smallest amount of time to the most involved, we have places where you can serve our students. If you would like to be a part of that, see Keith, see me, to get an application for our student ministry volunteers. Cru Student Ministry, here comes your news. We'll be doing a drawing September the 30th for a $50 gift card going to a student who participated in Sunday Summer Nights. To be eligible, you must have attended at least one Sunday Summer Night. For every one that you attended, your name is put in the drawing. For example, if you came to 5 of the Sunday Summer Nights, your name goes in 5 times. The only other stipulation is that you must be present to win. You must be present at that Wednesday Night Live to win the $50 gift card. The only exceptions will be the seniors who were there who have since gone on to college and graduated. Those are the only exceptions to you needing to be there. That is $50 gift card, Sunday Summer Nights, September the 30th. Students, we want to encourage you to be a part of a weekly Bible study. We have something for all youth ages. Now that school is back in session, sports are in full swing, we have a busy life. We've returned to the busy life, and it's easy to let your spiritual health go. Come join us Wednesdays and now Sundays to feed your spiritual health. You have options now. You can come to one. You can come to both. We already have students who have said they're coming to both. We meet for Bible study every Wednesday at 6:15 and beginning this Sunday starting at 5:30. Speaking of this Sunday, we will begin discipleship classes on Sunday evenings at 5:30 for the youth. Our study is titled The Good Book. It is by Darren Spoo and Kyle Eidelman. It's a discipleship study that's going to challenge us to dive deeper into God's Word as we become disciples who make disciples. This will be a part video and part small group discipleship class, and it begins this Sunday at 5:30. Hey, we want you to be a part of the conversation with us on social media so that you can get all the news. You can find us at those social media outlets, at First Baptist Centralia on Facebook, at FBC Cru Students on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and then at FBC Kids Centralia on Facebook. Come join us, like our pages, so that you can be a part of what's going on and know all the happenings. And now, before we go, it's time for Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. We subscribe to a lot of things. We may subscribe to Netflix, or we may subscribe to Hulu or Disney Plus, or we may do this subscription or this subscription. And sometimes we let the subscriptions get out of hand. And so we have to go back and we have to cancel them. But have you ever thought about this? When a company offers you a better price once you've canceled your subscription, aren't they really just admitting that they've been overcharging you in the first place? This has been Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you this Sunday at 10:15 for worship, or by joining us online at YouTube or Facebook. Students, we look forward to seeing you this Wednesday night for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in the gym. Until then, my name is Keith Jones because that's what my mama named me.